So last year, LEGO released a set called the X-Wing vs TIE Fighter Mashup Pack, and it was for the Rebuild the Galaxy wave of sets. I really liked how it was a pretty accessible way to get both ships, and it was a fun set of builds too, especially since a lot of these kind of enjoy a lot of modern parts and techniques. So while the X-Wing is pretty cool too, the TIE Fighter is the one that we're kind of focusing on today. It stood out to me especially because this was the second time we'd got a TIE in this smaller scale in the past few years, and as well as the 1999 ones that were quite small as well. And while minifigure scale is a bit of a grey area, depending on height and width, these smaller builds do still feel compatible with figures, and are especially great in Imperial bases and MOC displays. Because of this, I used the techniques, ideas and shapes to design a new MOC, one that takes the compact shapes of the one from the Mashup pack, but also aims for a more accurate design as well. So without any of the restrictions and the compromises from the Mashup feature, which I do think kind of damaged the build a bit. So I wanted to kind of go for a more cleaner look and without that feature. So yeah, here's what I've got. It's a pretty strange and unique build, honestly, for my standards. Half the cockpit wall is completely built upside down. It's a perfectly legal and secure way, and it was fun to shape everything kind of like around this. I did some stickered elements from the set, but the instructions will show a build that doesn't require them. I was also pretty happy with the back end of the TIE too, as it was smooth and it used kind of minimal studded surfaces, but it's still kind of got that LEGO aesthetic that we all kind of love, and I always try to maintain that in a lot of my MOCs. And here's a quick look at the underside too. I really enjoyed smoothing everything out, and this is one of the advantages of upside down building, that you can get shapes like this. And as is expected of the MOC, you can place a minifigure into the cockpit, and the roof falls into place over them too. I also made the front easily removable as well, so if you needed any help getting the figure inside, it's a bit easier to access them there. And here's a comparison of this MOC alongside the 2821 TIE Fighter. I think the most important distinction here is just how much more suitable the recent dish and rounded tile technique kind of just improves the TIE Fighter's proportions and shaping at this scale. I still really do enjoy the older piece, but it's definitely not suitable for the scale, and you can kind of see it just from this comparison. I really appreciated the TIE Bomber and the recent TIE Fighter for including that design, and it's something I kind of immediately wanted to integrate into this build. So to avoid prolonging this video too much, I'd like to show the rest of the comparisons and then transfer straight to instructions. Please leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel as well if you want more builds like this, and I'm going to put the parts list and Bricklink Studio file in the comments section below. Thank you so much for watching.